Did I do it? Good morning. So we read Romans 1 through 7, 1 through 7 last time, and we're going to read Romans 1, 8 through, I don't know, however long we get. So first, I'd like to thank, this is Paul's longing to visit Rome. First, I'd like to thank my God through Jesus Christ for all of you, because your faith is being reported all over the world. God, whom I serve, and my spirit in preaching the gospel of his Son is my witness how I constantly remember you in my prayers at all times. And I pray that now, at last, my God's will may be opened for me to come to you. I long to see you, so that I may impart to you some spiritual gift to make you strong. That is, that you and I may be mutually encouraged by each other's faith. I'd love that. Feel free to comment. I do not want you to be unaware, brothers and sisters, that I have planned many times to come to you, but have been prevented from doing so until now, in order that I might have a harvest among you, just as I have had among other Gentiles. I am obligated both to Greeks and non-Greeks, both to the wise and to the foolish. This is why I am so eager to preach the gospel also to you who are in Rome. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile. For in the gospel the righteousness of God is revealed, a righteousness that is by faith from first to last. Just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith. F. That's Hab 2:4. I should know what that is, but I don't. Okay. Anyway, God's wrath against a sinful humanity. The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of people who suppress the truth by their wickedness, since what was made known to them about God is plain to them, because God has made it plain to them. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse. And I have seen many creator, pick a big content creator, Christian, and they'll talk about how you can see God woven throughout us. You can see God in our cells. You can see him in our DNA, in the vagus nerve even. There's so much that you can see. You can see him in patterns of the earth itself. And in a way that I could never explain to you. I'd have to have a list next to me. But I urge you to look it up, because you can really... there isn't an excuse. Now, here's the problem. I never would have noticed that. I definitely needed a little tap, a little knock from God to kind of come to this the way it was, because I am oblivious. So, God knows, and he'll talk to you, I haven't, not like that, but he'll definitely give you a little if he feels like you're just kind of up in the clouds and you're not present in the way you need to be. So, yeah.